Hello and welcome to day 87 of the 365-day meditation challenge, where I challenge myself to meditate for 1 hour a day in 2 sessions of 31 minutes. I've just set the timer right now and I feel amazing because I just bought a new camera just like this one, but for an amazing price. I've sold I actually sold 2 of the cameras that I had just like this, and I sold them for more than I bought the one that I bought today. Like, I bought it resealed with a year warranty from a retailer, and I'm gonna sell it in 3 days. Well, not in 3 days, but like in a week or so. I'm just gonna be able to sell it and profit about $100. So that's amazing. Well, definitely $100. I can profit up to $150 because the discount is so massive that I'm like, okay, it's a no-brainer. $100 to $150 of profit. It's crazy. So I'm super excited about this situation, and I cannot really wait to have it tomorrow come. That's why you should have a bit of, if you know your gear and your things and your laptops and your cameras and all the things that you are passionate about, you should have some money and always check up the prices and see whenever it's a no-brainer deal, just take it and sell it. Like, the no-brainer deal is very easy to calculate. It's like on Craigslist or wherever else, Facebook Marketplace, it's at this price, okay? And if the price is lower, if you buy it new or refurbished from a retailer, then of course that's just profit. It's like, and the more the difference between those, it's like, it's a 20% difference. Like, how often can you make, like, in a week, just 20% profit in a week? That's super amazing. Of course, if it's like 20% on $10, it's not a lot, but on $400 or $450, then that's really nice. Like, that's the whole point. It's more than 20% because the camera is $420. I bought it for $420 and I'm gonna sell it for 520 to 550. So 580 actually. Well, anyways, so $100 at least of profit, which is more than 20%. 20% of 40 is what? Of 420 is 84. So it's 25% actually. So 25% profit on a $450 purchase. And I don't really have to make that much of an effort. Everything comes to my house, and then I just have to meet with someone for a coffee and show them the camera and then sell it. That's all I have to do. Is like nothing, almost nothing. It basically is being paid for a half an hour of work. You get paid $100 to $150. So it's really no brainer. But it's with the caveat of having the money available to actually buy those things. And I've done it like a few times in the past. Like in the past 3 months, it's been like a roller coaster of just buying things and selling them, buying things and selling them, and profiting, but not that much. I don't spend that much time. It's just I've set some notifications whenever something gets discounted. So I just get notifications and I check it. If it's fine, I buy it. If it's not, I don't. So, and usually I don't. And in 99% of the cases, either I don't have the money or it's not a good deal. So yeah, so you can say pass. But this time I didn't have the money. I had to borrow the money for 4 days. But I get money in 4 days, and I'm gonna give them back the money in 4 days. So yeah, as soon as you see it, pounce on it, and then take photos and profit. Plus, the idea is, because it's the same camera, I'm actually gonna sell this one, which I've been using for 2 or 3 years, 2.5 years actually. So I've been using this camera for 2.5 years intensely, and I'm just gonna sell it and have a new camera, almost a new camera, with a warranty. And I'm gonna actually profit in many ways, not only money, but also I'm getting a newer camera with a warranty. So in case something happens, I'm just gonna have a warranty. So that's amazing as well. You basically get paid to get newer cameras of the same kind and the warranty, newer products and the warranty. And you don't, so basically I got to use this camera and the other cameras for a profit. So that's super, super amazing. Like it really makes sense on all levels. So the more levels that the deal makes sense, the more you should do it. But be careful because sometimes I get very overly excited, especially with used products. Like with used products, I have to be very careful and very, very attentive at everything because I didn't get scammed, but I did get like the display on an iPad was uh, like not broken, not anything, but it was not sealed properly on the iPad that I bought. And I didn't look and I didn't check properly. I still sold it for a profit, but I had to lose some of that profit because I had to go to a repair shop and pay about $20 to reseal the screen. So that's the whole point. You have to really take care. Like if you are buying secondhand items, you really should spend the time, understand how to check them, everything, and then go purchase. And then do all the checkups and make sure. And if something very, 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 very small, you shouldn't negotiate. Like it's always a deal breaker because you don't have to buy it. You understand? So you've wasted a bit of time and your mind will want to be like, oh, even with this flaw is still I can still do it. I can still make profit, but it still wants that 20 minutes to half an hour to get it back. But no, it's not worth it because sometimes you're going to sit with that product for a month or two until it sells. So no, usually I just buy from retailers, refurbished things. It's way better because they check them and usually they're not broken, they're not refurbished. Someone just bought it and they had buyer's remorse and they give it back, and then they tested it and they don't want it and they give it back in 14 to, depending on the retailer. The retailer that I buy gives you 60 days. So that's amazing. Anyway, so they give it back and then the retailer goes like, oh, we have to put a discount on this. So let's start the meditation now. And there you go. The meditation is over. I had a amazing idea to just film a whiteboard video, but I don't know if I should film it now or when a friend of mine is visiting me because I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna film it. It's a great idea about not really about efficiency, but really about the factory model. And it is about efficiency, but it is about the fact that most people think that if they make, like, if they have one project and if they have 10 projects that the same exact thing, if they make it the first project from start to finish and then they go on to the second one, the third one, the fourth one, that's the most efficient way of doing it. But if you have the same 10 projects, I cannot English. Let's eat some tea. And by eat, I mean drink. Of course, I cannot English. So they think that the most efficient way is to just go from start to finish for each project. But that's very taxing on the brain. And it's a worse way of getting that project done. And the quality of the project suffers as well because you don't get the added benefit of specialization. And the added benefit of specialization, if you do one task for 10 times, by the end of the last one, you've become more efficient at that task. You have a template, you know exactly what to do. And not only that, but your skill has increased because you've specifically done that only that task for 10 projects. And then shaving off 1 minute for 10 tasks is like 10 minutes, but you can only shave off that 1 minute if you do them one by one because it becomes apparent that the flaw of your way of working becomes apparent when you do the task in order, like in repetition 10 times. You start to think differently, and then you move to the second task of the projects, and then you go 10 times on that. And then you, at the end of the 10 projects, you now have a very different way of working and making just one single project because you of the same kind. You have such a good template and understanding of the workflow and how to position and what to change in order to have it more efficient that you can basically make 10 of these projects in half the time it would take you to make 5 projects. So you've increased your productivity by 2x or by 100% because you've done this. Well, it's more than that, but it's unbelievable how much productivity you can squeeze by doing the factory model in this manner, in this way. It's by most people say, oh, just build the template, just build the template. But people build very complex templates that because they are not doing the factory model, they build what's that word? They build this cumbersome template that doesn't actually help them. But my templates are not built by thinking, they are built by optimizing. Oh, I forgot to do this. I've lost 2 hours because that's what happened like a few days ago. I had a template for a video for a course. The courses usually have about 10 videos. So I got 12 videos, so that's 120 videos. And I forgot to lower the volume on the music part to about 30 minus 30 dB. And it takes me about 1 minute to 1 minute and a half to do it for each one. So that template is flawed. But now the next 12 courses, because I still have to do about 12 courses, they are going to be much, much easier because I've saved for the other 12 courses. I basically saved 4 hours of almost 3 to 4 hours of work. That's the whole point. That one improvement has saved me 3 to 4 hours of work. And that's the whole point about building a system. And I've done this with filming the courses. Like, because I filmed a bunch of courses, like 23 courses, in a short period of time instead of going and then editing them and then posting them and then whatever. I did lose a bit of revenue there, but it doesn't really matter. The point is that I've built this skill of I've eliminated 1 hour in my work process. What used to take me 2 hours, it now takes me 1 hour. Why? Because I used to film the course and then do the voiceover. Now I can do the course while I'm doing the voiceover. So I'm speaking while I'm working just because I've done the bulk of the courses and I've built it this way. I now have the skill to improve it twice. So it's if you not only build efficiency by building templates, but you also develop skills that you wish you had to be more productive. And I think that's enough for this session. This is session 1 of the day. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.